Welcome to Curious Chronicles by Prabhu. Buckle up as we delve into an exhilarating journey through Hollywood's most monumental blockbusters between 2020 and 2024. From epic battles and compelling dramas to heartwarming tales, we'll explore how these films captivated audiences worldwide. We're talking about the movies that had us glued to our seats, the ones that sparked endless debates online, the ones that reminded us why we love going to the movies in the first place. Let's get started. 2021 saw the stunning release of Untitled, a testament to how superhero films continue to dominate the box office. I mean, this movie was huge. Everyone was talking about it. And for good reason. With groundbreaking visuals and intricate storytelling, this movie reaffirmed the superhero genre's place in cinematic history. One of the things that struck me about Untitled was how it managed to balance these massive, epic action sequences. And believe me, they were epic. With these really intimate, character-driven moments. You cared about these characters, even when they were in the middle of these crazy, over-the-top situations. And the visuals? I mean, come on, this movie pushed the boundaries of what's possible with CGI, and it did it in a way that felt seamless and immersive. You weren't just watching a movie, you were transported to another world. The New York Times praised its balance of visual spectacle and human emotion, and I couldn't agree more. It's that balance that kept audiences on the edge of their seats. It wasn't just a visual feast. It was a story that resonated on a deeper level. 2022 brought us Untitled, a science fiction masterpiece that blurred the lines between human reality and futuristic technology. This film captured the evolution of sci-fi storytelling and drew awe for its innovative special effects. Now, I'm a sucker for a good sci-fi movie, and let me tell you, Untitled did not disappoint. It took everything we love about the genre, the sense of wonder, the exploration of the unknown, the big questions about humanity and our place in the universe, and it elevated it to a whole new level. One of the things that really blew me away about this film was its world building. The filmmakers created this incredibly rich and detailed future world that felt both familiar and completely alien at the same time. It was like stepping into a dream. And then there were the special effects. I mean, wow. They were so seamless, so integrated into the storytelling, that you forgot you were watching something created on a computer. It was like magic, pure movie magic. Arthur C. Clarke famously noted, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic," and this film truly encapsulated that spirit. It reminded us of the power of cinema to transport us, to make us believe in the impossible. Chapter 3, Untitled, a cinematic game changer. 2023 introduced us to Untitled, a film that broke narrative conventions and thrilled with its visual artistry. This movie became a cultural touchstone, sparking widespread discussions and fan theories. Rolling Stone described it as a cinematic game changer that opened doors to new storytelling possibilities, and you know what? They were right. Untitled was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It was bold, it was daring, it was visually stunning, and it refused to play by the rules. It challenged audiences in a way that few films do, and that's what made it so captivating. The way this movie played with time and structure was masterful. It kept you guessing, kept you on the edge of your seat, and just when you thought you had it figured out, it would throw you for another loop. And the ending? Don't even get me started on the ending. It was one of those endings that you just had to talk about with someone else to try to make sense of it all. Visually, Untitled was a feast for the eyes. The cinematography, the editing, the special effects, everything worked together to create this immersive, hypnotic experience. It was like watching a painting come to life. This movie was more than just entertainment. It was an experience. It was a film that stayed with you long after the credits rolled, prompting you to think, to discuss, to analyze. And that's the mark of a truly great film. Chapter 4, Untitled, the power of human connection. Untitled from 2024 connected audiences with its powerful, intimate portrayal of human relationships amidst complex global themes. This wasn't your typical blockbuster. It wasn't about superheroes or spaceships or explosions. It was about people, about their relationships, their struggles, their triumphs. And in its own quiet way, it was just as powerful, just as captivating as any of the big-budget action flicks that came out that year. The film centered around brief description of the main characters and their relationship. It was a story about love, loss, redemption, and the power of the human spirit. What made Untitled so special was its honesty. It didn't shy away from the messy realities of life, from the pain and the heartbreak that we all experience at some point. But it also reminded us of the beauty that can be found in those moments, the love and the connection that can help us through even the darkest of times. The performances in this film were phenomenal. The actors brought such raw emotion and vulnerability to their roles, and you couldn't help but be moved by their performances. Author E.M. Forster's enduring advice, "Only connect," rings true with this moving narrative. And that's exactly what this film did. It connected with audiences on a deeply human level, reminding us of the things that truly matter in life. Chapter 5: Beyond the Big Names. Now, we can't talk about Hollywood blockbusters between 2020 and 2024 without mentioning some of the other amazing films that graced the silver screen. Let's not forget other amazing blockbusters like Movie Title and Movie Title, scaling new heights in genres from horror to animated delight. Movie Title proved that horror was alive and well, scaring the bejesus out of us with its creepy atmosphere, terrifying jump scares, and thought-provoking themes. This wasn't just some mindless slasher flick. This was horror with a brain. Horror that stayed with you long after you'd left the theater. And then there was Movie Title, which reminded us that animation isn't just for kids. With its stunning visuals, heartwarming story, and memorable characters, this film captured the hearts of audiences of all ages. What's been so exciting about this period in cinema is the sheer variety of storytelling. We've seen everything from big-budget superhero epics to intimate character dramas, from mind-bending sci-fi to terrifying horror. And what's even better is that studios are finally starting to realize that representation matters. We're seeing more diversity in front of and behind the camera, and that's reflected in the stories that are being told. This focus on representation across genres has broadened cinematic horizons, offering something for every film enthusiast. It's a great time to be a movie lover. These films are just a glimpse of Hollywood's groundbreaking creativity between 2020 and 2024. From superhero epics to intimate character dramas, from mind-bending sci-fi to terrifying horror, this era in cinema had it all. What truly stands out is the power of these films to connect with us, to make us feel something, to remind us of the magic of storytelling. What was your favorite blockbuster of the era? Let us know in the comments. Was it the epic scope of Movie Title, the thought-provoking themes of Movie Title, or the sheer terror of Movie Title? If you're a cinephile craving more film insights, don't forget to subscribe to Curious Chronicles by Prabhu. Like and share this video, and stay tuned as we continue unveiling the magic of Hollywood storytelling.